Inspector. I admit I've got a record. But you haven't got a thing on me. You haven't got a bit of evidence. You know you can't hold me.
He's right, Mr. Dupre. I'm afraid we'll have to let him go.
But he must have stolen the necklace, Inspector. If we let him go, we'd probably never see him again. And I am out $75,000.
Oh, that's tough, but why make me the fall guy?
Because you know what happened to my purse.
Maybe the oysters came back to claim.
Oh.
You're a smart guy, aren't you, Gardner?
Smart enough to know you've got to book me for grand larceny without evidence or let me go.
You know all the answers, too, don't you?
Oh, no, just enough of them to keep any dumb dick from proving I stole those rocks.
Maybe I can introduce you to someone that can prove it. Get my son, Ellery. If he's not at the club, try his apartment.
Now, listen, Ellery. You and I have been planning this trip together for some time, so don't let your father talk you out.
Don't worry, Judge. He's probably up to his neck in murders, as usual.
Well, one or a few murders, more or less, anyway. Besides, I've never known but 6 people who didn't deserve to be murdered.
Aside from you and me, who are the other 4, Judge?
Well, I can't remember. Well, maybe I exaggerated a bit.
Well, with those sentiments, it's a good thing you retired from the bench. Hello. Oh, hello, Dad. How are you?
Fine, son. Say, listen, I'd appreciate it if you'd hop down there for a minute. I got a wise guy here. I know he's guilty, but I can't pin anything on him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I'd like to help you, but Judge Macklin and I are catching the noon plane for California.
California? Well, what's the idea?
Oh, just for a vacation.
Anyway, it's 2 hours before your plane leaves. And this crook has got me on a spot. Ellery, you've got to help me.
All right, Dad. I'll see what I can do. Well, I've got to go down and say goodbye to Dad anyway.
All right, but I'm going along to see that your father doesn't get you tangled up in any of his cases and make us miss that plane.
Mr. Dupre, supposing you tell my son just what happened.
Well, late yesterday afternoon, this man, this gardener, he came to my store and wanted to see some pearl necklaces. I showed him some fine pieces, including the copy of a string said to be worn by Queen Anne and worth $75,000. Then Gardner, he wanted to see a necklace in the show window. I turned to the window to get it, and as I looked back, the Queen Anne was gone.
And when you questioned Mr. Gardner, he denied any knowledge of its whereabouts. Did you search him?
No, but the police did. They searched the store, but not a sign of the missing necklace was to be found.
Now, what do you know about this, Mr. Gardner?
Not a thing, except if I'm not turned loose soon, I'll have a pretty good case of false arrest to give my lawyer.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary if you'll cooperate with us. Would you mind reenacting the little scene that took place in the jewelry store yesterday afternoon?
Sure. What can I lose?
Step over to the desk a minute, will you? Now, where approximately were the necklaces on the counter?
Here, between us.
I see. Now, Mr. Dupre, would you turn toward the window just as you did yesterday? All right, gentlemen, you may sit down. When the officers took Mr. Gardner out to the police car, I suppose several people congregated on the sidewalk?
No, the police car drove into the alley. They took him out the back door.
Oh, I see. Mr. Dupre, what did you do last night after you left headquarters?
I went home.
Sleep well?
No, I was too nervous. I didn't sleep at all. I paced the floor all night. I didn't even change my clothes. I suppose I do look a bit messed up, but I haven't been able to think of anything else since the thing happened.
Mm-hmm. Could I borrow a match, Mr. Gardner?
Sure.
Thank you. Well, it was a very entertaining case.
What do you mean it was a very entertaining case?
Why, now, Dad, don't tell me you don't know where the Queen Anne necklace is.
Why, of course I don't know where it is.
Mr. Gardner, and I know where it is. Don't we, Mr. Gardner?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This may be very amusing to you, young man, but I am out $75,000.
Well, not yet. Mr. Dupre, let's go through the whole thing again. Just as though you were behind the counter in your store. Now, would you mind getting the necklace from the showcase window again?
The Queen Anne, but how did it get in my pocket?
Mr. Gardner, put it there, the same way that I took it out.
If I wanted to steal a pearl necklace, why should I put it in his pocket?
Because you thought you'd be taken out the front door. Well, your accomplice would have picked Mr. Dupre's pocket. But unfortunately for you, the police took you out the back door.
Pretty smart, Mr. Queen. But don't you think you'll have a tough time proving it?
Not at all, Mr. Gardner. Pearls take fingerprints beautifully. A man of your experience ought to know that.
Gardner broke down. I guess he was afraid the fingerprints on the pearls might incriminate him.
Well, they wouldn't mean anything. Naturally, his fingerprints would be on the pearls. He handled them as a customer.
I think that's right. You know, I never thought of that.
Evidently, Gardner didn't either. A guilty conscience doesn't take much accusing.
Son, this is one of the cleverest things you ever unraveled for me. Take good care of him, you old walrus. Now, by the way, now, where can I...
Excuse me, Dad, you got a match?
Match, yes, sir.
Well, come on, Ellery. Barely time to make that plane.
Right.
Goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Judge. Let's see. Well, there was something I wanted to ask you, fellas. But it slipped my mind.
Well, so long, Dad. See you in a couple of months.
Now, take good care of yourself.
Right.
Now, you don't smoke. What's the idea of asking people for matches?
Just something original in psychology. A neat way of breaking a man's train of thought, catching him off guard.
Are you kidding me again?
No, not at all. You see, I suspected where the jewels were. When I asked Gardner for a match, he relaxed his vigilance for a moment and glanced towards Dupre's pocket.
What was the idea of asking your father for a match?
Well, he was about to ask where he could reach us in California.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't tell him. If he knew our address at Spanish Cape, he'd have you on the phone every day.
You're right. And by the way, I hope you haven't oversold me on this place. How are the neighbors?
There aren't any. Oh, except the Godfreys. And they're so rich and snooty that half the time they don't talk to each other.
Well, fine, then we don't have to talk to them.
Well, I'll say we won't. Their mansion at Spanish Cape is one of the show places of the coast. But they've got a pack of dogs to keep folks out.
Nice people.
Uh-huh.
Why didn't you finesse that king of spades, you idiot?
Well, I suppose I should
I'm surprised
have.
the poor dear can play at all the way you stare at her, George.
Well, that makes another rubber for us.
I could do better playing without a partner.
Check. Check, check, check. I know when I'm check.
Well, chess still has its amenities, even though they're lacking in Spanish Cape.
Huh.
If I were engaged to you, I could think of much more romantic things on a moonlight night than chess.
Well, Leslie and I have an understanding.
Well, let's hope it leads to a misunderstanding.
You stupid dumbbell. I made a demand bid. Why didn't you take me out?
Well, I had nothing to take you out with, George.
Oh, you're just a...
George, won't you please?
Now, you keep out of this and stop interfering in my affairs. I guess I know how to handle my own wife. You people think just because you have money, you can manage everybody.
Listen, man. I'm just about fed up on you and your rows.
Well, I'm fed up on being treated like a poor relation.
You'd be treated at the gate if I had my way.
Walter!
I meant what I said. I've had enough of these fortune hunters, and they can't get out soon enough to please me.
Are you insinuating by any chance that
If the shoe fits you, you can wear it.
Your father's calling me names again.
That's $11.80 they owe us.
Oh, we couldn't possibly take the money, Laura.
Why not? Squabbles and sentiment have no place in bridge.
There's something wrong.
Well, what do you mean?
I think my queen was there. In fact, I know it was there.
Are you insinuating that I moved your queen?
No, I'm not insinuating it. I'm saying it.
I suppose one shouldn't expect anything else from such a mannerless boor.
Listen, whippersnapper. Another crack out of you and I'll spill some of that Boston blue blood of
Oh,
yours.
Dad.
I've taken all I intend to from these parasites. If you and your mother don't find some way to get rid of them, I will.
Oh, Leslie, please don't mind anything Dad says. He's so upset.
That's no excuse for incivility. At least not where I come from.
Stella. Tired?
Yes, I am a little, Uncle Dave.
I thought we might take a little walk down to the pavilion. Something I'd like to talk to you about.
Well, I guess I could stand a little fresh air.
All right. Sit down, dear.
Well, come on with the lecture.
Lecture?
Well, of course, darling, that's why you brought me down here. To beg me not to fall into the fatal infatuation of John Marco. To remind me that he's had 3 wives, that he's probably trying to horn into my father's fortune, that he's twice my age, and I am engaged to be married to Leslie Corn. Isn't that it?
Well, yes. But it's all true, isn't it?
I've been hearing the same song from Mother and Dad for a week.
Well, what can you expect, Stella? Ever since Marco came to Spanish Kid, you've been with him constantly.
Oh, but Uncle Dave, if all girls married the men they played golf, tennis, and swam with, I'm afraid every athletic instructor'd have a harem.
Then it's not serious?
No more than this is.
You mean you're not going to marry Leslie Court either?
I found it's a mistake for school sweethearts to marry when they meet again.
Afraid your mother's going to be pretty well broken up?
Better than a broken marriage later on. Don't you worry, you old fuck budget. You and Dad are still my only sweetheart. And when you have a real rival, I'll let you know about it.
Well, you better not. I'll be jealous. What are you doing here? This is private property.
Just take it easy and you won't get hurt.
Who are you and what's the idea?
Never mind who I am. Now listen, Marco.
But this isn't Marco.
Shut up.
There's no point in dragging the lady into this. If it's me you want, I'll...
Are you Stella Godfrey?
Yes.
That's all I want to know. Then you're Marco. Come on.